All right, everybody. So Dean Withers recently crashed out about Nick Fuentes, and let's just say the internet had a field day. So we're going to play this video for you. It's only about 9 minutes. We'll see how far we get into it if we do the whole thing. But here we go. Here's Dean.
And I'll agree with you that he hasn't been America first, which is why you're seeing a rise of Nick Fuentes and groypers and people that are actually willing to commit to putting Americans first and not being.
Wait, Nick Fuentes doesn't commit to putting Americans first?
Yeah, Nick Fuentes is an awesome person. What are you talking about? He doesn't commit to it. How does he not? How does he not put America's first?
Yeah, for sure. He doesn't put America's.
How does he not?
He doesn't.
How does he not?
He doesn't put America first because
How?
Because not all Americans are white, and he doesn't like white people. He doesn't put America first because not all because some Americans are black, and he thinks that all black people should be thrown in jail. He doesn't.
That's not true. That was one clip.
Some of them, not all of them. Some of them.
The ones who commit crimes, maybe.
Yeah, he wants all the criminals in prison.
This is just another. I mean, this is Dean Withers, who's
It's
a soy
Dean.
boy,
It's Dean.
a femme boy, a voter for Harris, just left all the way down the board.
Him and Harry Sisson have the same reaction faces. Remember when Harry was
Yeah,
on Pierce? Yeah, they have the same faces.
Let's continue.
Put
No, he
first.
doesn't.
He doesn't put America first because over 50% of Americans are women, and he thinks that all women should shut the fuck up. He does.
That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I'm
Dude,
sorry.
wait, not to cut this off.
Go ahead.
Not to cut this off. Did you see the Dave Smith tweet today? That was so funny. We won't pull it up, but
No,
someone
we'll do it real
said,
quick.
yeah, if you could find it, someone said, just go on his Twitter. Someone said something about Nick Fuentes and aren't all of his takes bad, like banishing the 19th Amendment or something like that. And Dave Smith immediately, he like tweeted back and was like, yeah, but he's wrong on some points or something like that.
It's down here. I saw that.
I just sent it. I
Here
sent it
is.
to you, yeah.
So right here, this person tweeted, does Nick Fuentes still want to repeat the 19th Amendment? Yes, but he's also brought up some issues. That's awesome, dude.
Anyways, back to Soy Boy.
Yeah,
Back to Soy Boy.
I don't know. What do you think about this video so far?
I mean, thus far, what do you expect? Anytime he's brought up, I mean, honestly, in the MAGA that we're seeing and the downfall of the Trump administration, I think the most America First conservative talking head right now is Nick Fuentes. I think that's why he's popping off. People like Nick Fuentes and Dave Smith and Candace Owens, they're all gaining traction because they're not the Matt Walsh, the Officer Tatum, those, I don't want to call them far right because they're not far right, just the Republican mainstream Republican influencers that are also Zionists. So that's, again, the Tucker Carlsons and I mean, even they're not on the right, but I've been listening to a lot of the Young Turks. I could care less about Cenk Uygur. I think he's retarded, but I really enjoy Anna Kasparian and what she's saying.
He's good on the Israel issue.
Him and Anna are both good on the Israel issue. That's really what I hammer home on when I watch them is Israel and Epstein. And that's what a lot of the far right conservatives that we are talking about, the Tucker Carlsons, the Candace Owens, the Nick Fuenteses, they all want that Epstein list out.
Yeah.
And every other Republican's like, no, let's just trust the process. Let's listen to Trump.
For Dean, though, to his credit, I think he's also called for the release of the Epstein files.
He is. It's everybody except for the people trying to protect Trump.
Which is very interesting, but I want to get back to this.
I literally supports it.
No, he wants America to be controlled by Americans.
Fact.
He doesn't want an Israel lobby to be able to control it. That's what he's speaking on.
Every single thing that
Are you proud to be white?
One second. Everything that
Are you proud to be white?
Every single thing that are you
1 second.
Yeah.
1 second.
We'll get back to that.
proud to be dumb? Every single thing that I just said was true, okay? He has said repeatedly, okay, you could go find a clip of this yourself. This isn't like obscure, unknown information. You know, like last night, I spoke to another Fuentes supporter. I brought up the fact that Fuentes called for all black people to be thrown in jail. And in response, that Fuentes supporter said, yeah, like, I know he said that. I remember watching that clip, okay? Like, you know, this isn't new. This isn't, a bombshell. This is a fact of Fuentes that we've known forever. I mean, dude, shit. He literally is a self-described white nationalist. He got together with Ye and started talking about white power throwing the HH salute, and he personally
Ye's
told
black
me
though,
that
Dean.
he'd
What are
take
you talking
Hitler's
about?
Yeah,
president over any woman.
that's the thing. Ye's black. So how does that make sense?
Ye's
By
black.
By the
Nick's
way,
producer's Jewish.
blonde hair, blue eyes. Interesting to see
He
he's not
hates it.
taking pride in his nationality.
No, he hates it.
That's quite interesting.
Are you
When
proud to
did
support a
he
Nazi?
say he wanted gay to go.
By the way, who the fuck is this caller?
Dude, this
Who the
caller,
fuck is this
he's
guy?
one of those super chatters that's like, hey, Nick. Yeah,
to jail.
he's one
When
of
did you
those.
say that?
Oh yeah, for sure. So he said this maybe like 2 weeks ago when he gave a little bit of a speech. He said like all Jewish people need to leave America, women need to shut the fuck up, and black people need to go to jail.
Jewish people or Israel first
Damn,
people?
Dean was spitting facts there. If he would just shut the fuck up and he would have just went with those last 3 sentences, we would be like, yeah, Dean Withers for the win.
And that wasn't 2 weeks ago. That was like 3 months ago.
The clip,
where has he been?
Where he's talking about, number one, the Hitler thing. He just went on a spiel about, or
Yes.
a rant about this too on Monday night, I believe. He was
Mm-hmm.
talking about how he's sick of people bringing that up, and you know, it's the past is the past, and why people have this, you know, this idea around Hitler, like it happened 100 years ago, you know? So, I mean, it's not like he wants to bring that back. And the black people in jail thing, that was after the death of the Ukrainian lady.
Right,
Like,
Irina Zarutska.
Right, and he was just he was ranting, and he was talking about how we would make America better. He's talking about getting rid of the Israel lobby. He's tired. He doesn't care about American Jews. He cares about the American Jews in power. He doesn't care about your local American Jew. He cares about the members of Congress that have dual loyalty to Israel, the people that are paid by Israel, the fact that we're constantly in wars for Israel.
Yes.
It's dumb because then, you know, you can go as far as to say you're anti-Israel, which a lot of the left is. They're they don't want to be in the war with Iran. They're anti-Israel. They're anti-whatever. But the minute that you say something about Hitler or the Jews, they're immediately like, no, you can't say that. We're just talking about Israel and foreign influence and Bibi Netanyahu. We're not talking about, you know, the local Jews, or we're not talking about, you know, Jews in our government.
Exactly.
It's all
But
crock
the
of shit.
the alarms go off, and it's like we talked about this a couple months ago. Every ethnic group has had a struggle where they're genocided at one point in time. Regardless, I mean, you can go back to the Native Americans that lived here, right? Okay, that's their struggle. Christians, any time period, you talk about the Bolshevik Revolution,
Right.
the Roman Empire. All these different things.
There's Christians being genocided right now.
Exactly.
And there's a genocide of white people.
Exactly. The Armenian genocide,
Yeah,
which happened to be Christians
Right.
at the hand of Muslims in the Ottoman Empire. So we could talk about all these things, but every ethnicity, every religion at one point in time had their version of a
Right.
Holocaust.
Which is funny because when you really break it down, you have, like you said, all these different nationalities that have at one time been genocided. And
Right.
what did they do? They stuck up for each other. You know, the Jews are all
Yes.
talking about the genocide that happened then. They're all talking about, you know, Native Americans being genocided. All those people would, I guess, team up together. But when white people are being genocided, white people are the only ones that are split down the middle saying, you can't say that. You
Yeah.
can't say that. You can't bring the white slang up. Let's not forget the hundreds of thousands of white people that got on their knees for black people when George Floyd was murdered.
Yeah, and Dean Withers, I mean, he wasn't popular back then, but I have a feeling that he would have done the same. Let's continue here.
He
No.
definitely posted
And
a
he
black
never
square on Instagram.
Yeah,
100%.
definitely.
called for all black people to go to jail. So that's ridiculous. You're just making. Do you listen to
He's
him?
gonna pull it up.
Do you listen to him?
Yeah, I listen to a lot of clips. Yes, I do.
Do you
Dean's
watch
a fan.
his show? Do you ever
Clips,
just stop
which
and
is
watch
exactly
it?
what.
I don't
Sorry,
watch the
not
show,
to
but I
interrupt
listen to
this
clips.
again, but clips. That's exactly what Nick was saying on Monday night when he was talking about the Hitler and the Jew thing
Yeah.
and all that. He's saying he's tired of people that are just taking clips of his show and taking them out of context.
You gotta
I
watch
did
the
the
show.
exact same thing. I swear to you, I was not a Nick Fuentes fan. If you go back in previous episodes when we were on your couch, I was
Months
making
ago.
fun of him, saying, you know, he was a closeted gay guy and all these different things because you watch the YouTube documentaries and you watch different things. But then, honestly, if you've been watching full shows since the Charlie Kirk assassination,
No, I'd say
you.
since
No,
the
I'm
Iran-
saying
Oh yeah.
the Iran war started it, but I'm saying when a lot more people started gaining interest in him, it was after Charlie died.
Yeah.
And that's when Twitter kind of took over. And obviously the generational run started with Iran. But but you saw a change when Charlie Kirk was assassinated and Twitter started filling with, you killed the nice one. Now
Yeah.
you get Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
If you watched a Nick Fuentes stream, don't take anything that he said in the past. And I know that's hard. You have to take that with a grain of salt. But watch a show from when Charlie Kirk was assassinated and on, or from the Iran war and on. But when you get to between the Iran war and Charlie Kirk, he's shit talking Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
It's what it is. And to this day, he still has something to say about Charlie Kirk, but
For a good reason.
that's all it is. He's just saying that he was an Israel shill, which he was.
Yeah, and he did gatekeep the conservative movement.
But that
from
was why I
people like
wanted to
Nick.
cut this off, because that's the problem, is we could take little bits and pieces and clips out of everybody's show and label them as something, you know?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
So
you
that's
could do that-
exactly what
you
he
could do
just
that
said
for us.
Oh, 100%.
And you'd probably
100%.
be right. Anyway, here's Dean.
What would you identify as?
Homo?
1 second. I'm trying to find the clip of him saying that black people need.
He wants all black people in jail.
Let's see.
He wants all black people in jail. That's what you're saying.
Let's listen to this.
I'm asking you.
Guy's
You're
throwing
saying
garbage in my neighborhood. This guy's driving around like a disgusting animal, throwing wrappers out of his window. This is in my neighborhood. I'm supposed to be mad at Hitler? I'm supposed to be cross with Hitler? I want this guy dead. If I was in a room with Hitler and that guy, me and Hitler would team up and fuck that guy up. We would kill that guy. Hitler would hold him down, and I would beat him to death.
This is so mustache,
Yeah,
Nick.
by the
I
way,
can
he's
tell.
talking about a black man
I can tell.
You see how he's struggling? I don't think he's going to find it.
Why
there's
did
a lot of
9 in 10
silence.
blacks vote for
Here it is.
Democrats? Why do they do that? God only knows. Why do they play the knockout game? Why do they punch white people in the street for no reason?
why
Why do
is
they
it
rob
that
5
if someone's
7-Elevens in
black,
30
they're not
minutes?
allowed to say
Why do they walk
anything?
Hey, can you please allow me to finish playing this clip?
Oh, what a dick.
I hate when he talks.
around with their pants around their ankles? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not black, so it's not my experience. It's unexplainable, but this is what they do. Okay, this is how they are.
Mind you, real quick.
And is it just because-
this clip is when he was like 20, 21, right after he got banned, when he had like 100
The
live
villain arc.
viewers.
You talk about it. Well, watch all of his shows. And I mean, do we just find this amusing because we're straight white men?
Yes.
It probably helps.
Yes.
But so is so is Dean Withers.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Remember when he got absolutely demolished by, what is her name? Emily Saves America?
Yes.
Is that her name?
Yes. And she's a cunt too. Sorry.
Oh, she is.
But for that regard, she killed him anyway. Here's Dean.
Is what it is. That black vote is locked in, man. It is totally inelastic. It doesn't matter. I mean,
the
it
black
doesn't
vote's
matter
different,
what they
but-
believe or who they like. I mean, it just doesn't matter. So why would we create these opportunity zones and a platinum plan and just send the military in? Do what must be done.
Can
Send the
you
military in.
please wait until I'm done talking and I'm done playing this clip? But I'm going to skip around in this clip because I really don't know if it's in here. But I want to keep listening to see if my point's in here. But it's not going to be. But please stop talking.
Into these black neighborhoods, make the streets safe. They'll complain about it. It doesn't matter.
Do you have a question or just the look? Where do you live? You
So
live in a black neighborhood?
I just want to be clear.
Do you live in a black
I
neighborhood?
just want to be clear. Is that what you're defending?
By the way, there was nothing incriminating about that at all, but continuing.
I just want to be clear. When did
No,
he
I
call
just-
for
I
all
just-
black people to be in jail? That's what you said.
I mean, actually, he just said that he wants the military.
He
to go
didn't
on a
say
live
he
vote.
wanted all black people in jail. You said you're just making shit up.
He just said, quote unquote, send the military into these black neighborhoods and make the streets safe. They'll complain about it, but it doesn't matter.
That does not
Isn't
mean
that
throw
kind
all
of what
black
Trump's
people in
doing right
jail.
Yeah,
now?
but I don't mean
Bringing
throw
in
them
the
all in jail
National
or kill them
Guard?
all.
No, he said neighborhoods. He didn't say go. He said go in.
Bro, he looks like Kermit the Frog right here.
Oh, he's pissed.
Does he not look like
He's
Kermit
pissed.
the
He
Frog?
stares at the fucking camera like he's Jim Halpert.
Into the bed. Do you think black people want their neighborhoods to be better, or do you think they don't? I mean, like, what are you talking about? You're just saying, like, you're so. If somebody like because he's black, oh, clutch your pearls, like. I don't. You're
Okay,
just. And
yeah,
again,
I
are you
don't
proud to
even-
be
I-
who you are?
I don't, dude. Okay,
Are you
this guy's-
proud to be
this-
white?
So honestly, Chad, who we're talking to right now is a fucking Nazi. Okay, why don't you just go
Oh
ahead and
my
why don't you
God.
just go ahead and take the mask off, say that you're
Are
a
you
little
proud
Nazi.
to be who
Wait,
you
one
are?
second. Why don't
Are
you
you
just
proud?
why don't you just take the mask off?
Okay, objectively, this guy sounds like a reasonable guy. Right? I mean, he doesn't sound
Who,
like
the guy
a
on the phone?
Yeah, the guy on the phone doesn't sound like
He's
a
simply
racist.
asking questions, and Dean Withers is getting triggered, and he's being proved wrong, and he's just got an army of fucking
He needs to hit his
blue-haired
vape.
liberals. It's not a vape. It's an anxiety
That's
pen.
right. He needs to hit the anxiety pen. Sorry about that.
Just
Call
spit
yourself
everywhere.
a little Nazi. Say that you love Hitler with you and your tiny little penis and your tiny little brain. The only
How
transparency
come
that's
Tiny
true.
penis?
Okay, see right there. This is like a debate, right? This is supposed to be a debate. Why is he going to the insults? Why does he call him a Nazi, tiny penis? What?
Tiny brain.
Tiny
Here's
brain.
Can't
the
say
transparent
that.
brain inside of your head. Okay, you support
Okay.
somebody that thinks all black individuals should either
I'll give
die
you
or
your
be thrown
point.
in jail.
Can I ask you
okay,
one
you,
question?
You support
Can I
somebody.
ask you one
you support
question?
somebody that supports
Can I
Hitler.
ask
you
you
think
one
that he's
question?
awesome
You remember
because
those,
he
like,
thinks
little
that all women
dweebs in
should shut
high
the fuck
school
up.
that would get pressed, and then they would just like start talking fast and get
Yeah.
defensive. Like if you just read his like,
This is him.
if you read his body language, shoulders are up, hands are flailing.
Yeah.
He's like just foaming at the mouth. I'd love, and this is a genuine offer.
You think he got all
Please.
his vaccines?
And boosters and
Yeah.
flu shots and
100%.
yes. Dean Withers and Harry Sisson. We'd love to debate you. We'd love to talk. I mean,
That would be great.
call into the show. Let us call into your
Now,
show.
I
Let's have a
actually,
debate.
for all intents and purposes, I think Harry Sisson's intelligent. I really do.
I really do as well. Dean is like no. Dean is like the most triggered one out of them all.
Harry
I think
Sisson's
that's why I've
actually
never
calm
seen,
and composed,
But I
though.
think that's why we've never seen a Dean Withers on like a Pierce Morgan panel.
Yeah, because
we've never seen him.
He can't fucking do it.
No, we've never
He
seen him
can't.
in an environment that's not his own little live show because, like you said, he just can't do it.
Not at
Harry
all.
Sisson, I don't know, because Harry Sisson also got triggered by fucking JD Vance's Halloween costume. So
That's true. That's true. But like in his defense, I've seen him in actual like debates on Piers Morgan, and he's been really reserved, been really calm. He hasn't crashed out.
and what happened to that? What happened to that? Who's the other kid? Is Dean? What was his name? Parker.
Maybe.
Parker was that other little dem that was running around for Kamala.
But this guy's just look at that cum face, just terrible. We'll continue.
Like it's embarrassing, bro. If you were to act
Can
like
I
this,
ask a
listen,
question?
Listen, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I'm
Okay.
speaking. The
Yeah.
real man's speaking. The real man is speaking.
You're not a real man, dude.
Whoa!
You can't even say you're proud.
That's not a real man. If
Hey!
we're gonna do that.
Shut the fuck up. The real man is speaking.
I bet that he's gonna continue to talk over him. It's gonna be very funny.
Yeah.
Be who you are,
Wait. I
brother.
just want to clarify. So therefore,
right.
because you said I'm not a real man, you think a man is something other than an adult human male?
No, you said I wasn't a real man. What are you
shit.
talking about?
No. You said quote unquote.
You literally
said
said it,
you
not
said
me.
you said quote unquote. We'll go and roll the clip back.
What
you
the
just
fuck
said,
is he
Dean,
saying?
You're not a real
An
man. Do you wanna
adult
hear
human
yourself say
male.
that?
Then what is a woman, Dean?
Let's listen to yourself
who
say
you
that.
are,
Wait.
bro.
Speaking.
Can I ask a
Listen,
question?
Listen, shut the hell up. Shut the hell up. I'm
Okay.
speaking. The
Yeah.
real man's speaking. The real man is speaking.
You're not
Can you
a
calm
real
down?
man, dude.
You said, quote unquote, you're not a real man, dude. So I just want to clarify that you think that a real man, quote unquote, is something other than an adult human male. Can we get a response there? Oh, you were,
My microphone.
there we go. Can we get a response there?
You responded to me. You said you're not. The real man is talking. I responded to you saying that. So come on, you're not. Don't try to trick me into this retarded shit.
Oh,
You
okay.
said the real man.
All right. Well, I definitely said that you're not a real man. Okay. I definitely said that. But so did you, right? Implying that you don't think that a real man is an adult human male, right? But we're going to go ahead and get the lousy Nazi off the stream. Let's go to get that next Trump supporter up here. But
Hey, real quick, look at the arm. Look at how the arm keeps moving. Look at how nervous he is.
so
Look
wait,
at
guys,
that.
look at that. Okay,
Look at
the
that
only
thing.
people that still support Trump
Look at
as
the arm.
president are people like that last guest. He's an indefensible candidate with an indefensible character.
To be fair, that
and
last
the only
candidate
people that still
probably
support him are
doesn't
individuals
support
such as that
Trump,
last
which
guy
is
that say,
probably
hey, I love
why
Nazis.
you're wrong. You're wrong on every fucking level, and then someone calls you out, and you can't even have a genuine conversation with them. You immediately start attacking them. You talk over them to try to prove your point. You don't let the other side talk because you're in, a Twitter space or something probably? Like, that's just so dumb. Like, you're not having a one-on-one debate, and I think that's also the other problem, that, there's no moderator in this stream. Dean just gets to have his way with whoever and talk over them and talk fast and make stupid, he ended the fucking conversation because he was getting beat with you don't think a real man is an adult human male?
Yeah.
Like that's dumb. You prove no point.
This isn't how you win somebody over in an argument. You know what I mean? And maybe that's not even the point, but just very intolerable.
Hey, I love them. I love
Again,
white supremacy.
we're gonna cut the video real quick so you guys won't see us. But look, just watch the arm. Watch how like he has like this nervous thing he has to keep moving his arm.
Supremacy, right? Like those are the only people that can still support him. So
at
let's
that.
go to get that next
It
guest.
doesn't stop. It's shaking the entire time. Have you noticed that too? It's been shaking the entire
This is absolutely
time.
so embarrassing for America. From learning that Donald Trump has been lying about his relationship
That
with
left
Epstein
arm is
for
always
the last
moving.
20 years. Now that we have leaked emails from Epstein where he says that he knew exactly what he was doing, just spending
back on
hours
the
alone
screen
with
now.
victims at Epstein's house, to now freaking out and
Get
trying
him
to
off the
convince.
screen. God blessed.
Well, folks, that's it. So if you enjoyed that, please give this channel a sub, give the video a like. We're doing memberships now, very exciting. So for as low as 99 cents per month, you can contribute to this YouTube channel. That'll give you priority comment over a couple of different things. And then for higher membership tiers, you'll be able to have your name read at the end of our podcast episode. So we really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.